What's up, strongest men and women and children from blocks all around the world? I am my block's strongest man, and tonight we're going to continue our discussion of the Mammoth Strength Challenge V Pro-Am, specifically the ladies' lightweight open division, and specifically Leah Castonia.
Ciao, homie!
Welcome back to My Block's Strongest Man, where we bring strongman into the mainstream by discussing all of the latest strongman events in the greatest analytic detail that you'll find anywhere on YouTube. We also show you how to replicate some of those events at a smaller scale with objects all around you in your own home. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel so you get notified of all of the latest videos that I release 4 times a week for your viewing pleasure. Make sure to comment below whether you agree or disagree with my videos. I love the engagement and I respond to every single comment. Now on to today's topic. So, Leah Castonia is known as Mighty Mia87 on Instagram, so she's got a lot of really cool posts showing us her updates on all of her prep for Mammoth. But let's go take a look one more time at what those weights are for Mammoth. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you, the event is in 2 days. You should go to Garage Gym Life Media's YouTube page, subscribe, and set your reminder for the free live stream right now. And then head on over to my channel, My Block's Strongest Man, and set your reminder there for my live official after show reaction show. I'm the only official one. Come to me and you'll get awesome live interviews afterward. Both links in the description below. So that being said, contest weights: 90 pounds on the log, 100 on the axle, 100 on the Mauser block, 125 on the Viking, 275 on the traditional deadlift, 350 on the axle deadlift, the car pull, which we don't know the weight, 175 per hand on the farmers, 350 on the frame, and then for the stones, 140-pound natural stone, 130-pound Atlas stone, 160-pound Mauser, and 175-pound Husafeld stone. The tire flip, again, is the biggest methodology, where the big is 300, the bigger is 400 pounds, and the biggest 450 pounds. So if we go take a look at Leah Castonia's prep, we can see she has, this is going to be an axle press, and I actually asked her, I think, what the weights were, and she replied on one of these posts, I think they're 100 pounds each, but she's blowing through them, like, no problem, right? And the sandbag would be representative of a Mauser block, which apparently, like, she wasn't able to get her hands on. They may be difficult to find. So, scrolling through a bit more, we see some different exercises. This is a rack press. So here I was trying to figure out how heavy this was, but it's out of a rack, so that's not how it will be at the contest, so it's a little bit irrelevant, but she's doing very well there as well. So overhead pressing, I think she's good. Maybe a very slightly below the other ladies, but very close, enough to put her a point behind in some of those things. But, here's some more log pressing, and this looked pretty heavy to me. So if those are 25s, I don't know how they could be, because when she puts them down, they come up like very high up on her legs, and I went next to one of my 45-pound plates and stood next to it, and it came up about that high on my leg. So unless it's some sort of bumper plate that doesn't weigh as much, that's as tall as a 45. So if that's 90 pounds, I went on Amazon and tried to see what the lightest log is. It's 53 pounds. So that would be 143, which I don't think I'm right, because I asked her about logs on a different post, and I think she said it was 100. So I may be off, but this looks very impressive either way, because she's multi-repping it, right? And so if we scroll through some more, we have kind of some additional stuff. That's some grip strength training. And we'll just forward through some more. Here, let's pop right out of here so we can easily get to what we need. Because I thought I had her doing some deadlifting as well. Pull-ups. There's some more logs. So she's doing a lot of overhead prep work, it seems. Here's some arm over arm truck pull, which the pros are doing at Mammoth, but she'll be doing tire flips. I wonder if she's going to flip that tire she's sitting on. That looks pretty monstrous. So anyway, like, Mia's doing some really good prep. Leah Castonia, Mighty Mia. So what are her best training weights? Well, we had that 100-pound log, which is more than what's required. 100-pound axle, which is what is required. Mauser, it was a 100-pound sandbag. I'm going to count it as a Mauser. I would say a sandbag might even be harder to grip because a Mauser has those feet on it that would allow the competitors to get their hands underneath and get a solid grip on a solid corner, whereas a sandbag moves in your hands. So if she can do the sandbag, she can do the Mauser. So I'm going to give her credit for that one. I think she's kind of third best in all of those disciplines just because the other ladies were doing really extraordinary stuff, but I think they're still really impressive lifts, and she's kind of just missing a placing. So it's unfortunate that she's coming in third in some of these things, but she's barely missing what the other ladies are doing. That being said, Christina Ann Matthews kills everybody on this deadlift, if I was looking at the picture correctly, which again, I'm not sure that I was, but 415-pound deadlift blows everybody away. I have Leah Castonia in third with a 265-pound deadlift for 3 that I saw her do. I think I got to make her second because 265 for 3 is better than 275 for 1. So let's switch that around and let's see what kind of changes that makes. And if we assume the same one happened on the axle, we can do that. So now we're in a tie. So now Erin Stoney and Leah Castonia are in a tie on the deadlift. And I would say Erin Stoney wins that tiebreaker because she was doing a car pole type movement with a giant tire. So I don't know that this will change things, but got a lot closer all of a sudden, didn't it? Moving on to farmers, I have Leah Castonia in third there because I didn't see her doing farmers or frame carries. And then same thing with the stones. I didn't see her practicing that, so I had to put her in third there. Tire flip, same thing. I had her in third there as well. So how does that work out placing-wise? Again, very impressive stuff out of Mighty Mia. If we go to the placings, I have her coming in third place. So that would be the overhead medley, the deadlift, the farmers, the stone, and the tire flip. I think she's third across the board in every event, just barely missing in the deadlift, and she could take that. She could also take the overhead, so I might be wrong on those two because those are the two events where I feel like she has the most potential to overtake a placing. So if she were to come up a point in each of those and Erin Stoney were to come down a point in each of those, I think Leah would still be in third. So I'm going to stick with that. I think it's a solid prediction. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other insider information that I don't have where you think she'll place better than I said she would. And of course, keep coming back for more videos. I've been placing a crazy amount of videos out about the Mammoth Strength Challenge because they deserve it. The contest is incredible. They've put together a fantastic assortment of true strength, true tests of strength, and assembled over 140 competitors. So you really should tune in to them and to me for the after show. I'll tell you this, I got Marcus Crowder, America's Strongest Man 2020, joining me for a live interview, and a bunch of standout lady strong women joining me as well. So you can't miss that. And of course, as always, until next time, I appreciate you. And the way that I say goodbye is, ciao, homie. So if you like this video and want to learn more about any of the products I described during this video, make sure to check out the links in the description below. So if you like this video and haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing using that button right there. And also stay tuned for some other videos that you might love blooping up right there. This one is the one that YouTube thinks that you will like the best, and this one is the one that I think you will like the best. As always, share this with everyone, and until next time, ciao, homie.